Hello, and welcome to this video on a horrifying trend in the efforts to treat autism. In this case, bleach is being used. Not just bleach, but an industrial grade. It is sold under a number of different names, but they are all chlorine dioxide in nicer packaging. You may have heard of it as MMS, Miracle Mineral Solution, or the CD protocol. In this case, it is formed when two chemicals, sodium chloride and hydrochloric acid, interact. Not only is this treatment for autism, but there are also claims for cancer, malaria, HIV, Alzheimer's, and more. This alone should be ringing alarm bells, much like with goop or naturopaths. In using this treatment, it is meant to be taken orally, at least once a day, with increasing doses and concentrations. It is, however, advised by leaders within the community of practitioners that it should be taken as an enema solution, something that is touted as no different than taking sacrament in a church, to quote one particular article. The effect of using it this way leads to the destruction of supposed parasites and leaching of toxins that cause autism. This treatment has already been linked directly with one death and a number of serious injuries in other cases. Despite this, it has a strong, covert following. Doctors say taking chlorine dioxide orally usually causes diarrhea, nausea, and vomiting. Followers of this practice claim that this is part of the detox process. The use of the CD protocol has led to the involvement of the police and child protective services in every country that it has been identified in. Just to be clear, even the Huffington Post recognizes that this is a bad idea. Until relatively recently, there was a private Facebook group called CD Autism that had over 7,000 members. They shared stories and experiences, including at times photos and videos of their protocols and results. These claim to show images of post-enema parasites. These images are the second thing that should bring ridicule for the practitioners and consideration for those who are treated with MMS. As has been established in previous videos, autism is a primarily neurological disorder not caused by toxins or parasites. How either drinking or having bleach inserted rectally addresses this neurological disorder is simply an impossible pipe dream. A neurological disorder that is even identified as being non-responsive to oral medication and which cannot be reversed. Many of the practitioners claim that the signs of the treatment working are either a change of behavior or from material removed from the body post-enema. The first of these particular claims is behavioral changes. Classical conditioning is an amazing thing, rewarding good behavior and punishing the bad. But what if you punish any behavior, as this treatment does? Thankfully, we know without having to punish people. Dogs who are rewarded and punished accordingly learn to behave a particular way. Those who were only punished regardless simply lost the will to act or live. Any child will calm down if you either burn out a large part of their GI tract or they lose a sufficient quantity of blood, anemia being what it is. The same way that they will behave differently if they are beaten or drugged, and that is exactly what this procedure does. The second leg of the claims for its efficacy are the material removed due to enema treatments. Long-term use can and will cause bowel inflammation and corrosion, eventually wearing it thin, and this can cause a rupture. Bowel rupture can quickly lead to a patient bleeding out due to the greater vascular supply or possibly sepsis due to the fecal matter. When it is used as an enema, it is even worse than taking it orally. This picture, taken from the Metro, shows a series of pictures taken from the Facebook group with successful results. These results are the lining of the colon as it is burnt away and then expelled. Despite the adverse effects of this treatment, the results, through some kind of mental gymnastics, view it as a sign of success. The more advanced the results claimed, the more likely it is the colon has been damaged to an incredible degree by the bleach. The fact that when the behavior and traits get worse after treatment is a reason for these groups to encourage an increase to the number and concentration of treatments is an absurd argument, but one that is touted by the practitioners. This is not treating autism, but closer to abusing it out of children by breaking their minds and body. Some guardians even abuse an autistic child's drive to routine as a means of facilitating the treatment through it being a part of their regular life and practice. So much so that some families have been broken up by the state due to child abuse concerns involving this bleach treatment. In fact, it is such a significant concern that guardians of these children are increasingly teaching each other to hide this practice from child protective services. This is the final straw in how evil and misguided such practices are, such that they must hide it from the law in order to engage in it. Thank you for watching this video, and please post any comments, questions or suggestions below, and share this video to make people aware of this malignant practice, and look into the links below in the description box for more information and further reading if you have the heart for it.